video. Recently, I have been thinking about an incident for a while. I even shared it with my mom, and then I thought about sharing it with you all. So, when I will start the story, like the real incident, it's a real incident, not a story. Look, when I will start it will sound funny, awkward, like what's going on. You will not understand actually what is going on. But when I will tell you the flashback, you will understand, yes, what is going on exactly. But for this, you need to hear the first part. Like, the story is going to be long, so you need to be patient, and I talk really slowly, so please be patient. So I was heading home that day from school on a bus. There was a guy with his friends standing there, and it was all normal. It was all going on normal, and the main thing that day was very hot. Like, in the bus it was like burning, and outside it was hotter. You can imagine India's summer, how hot it is here. Something I noticed, but I didn't understand first. Like I told you that there was a guy standing with his friend. First I noticed him but did not pay any attention, but then I again looked at him because maybe I saw him somewhere, and most importantly, he's a foreigner and I am a K-drama, C-drama, all drama fan, and he is Korean or Chinese, I don't know, but he looked like them. He's not Indian, you can say, and I have a preference image of him, like he looked like an actor, not properly, but like 50%, I guess, I don't know. So I saw him, oh, that guy, I just saw him because I saw him before an event. Maybe I saw him 2 times, and I don't know, just 2 times. And this was the third time I was seeing. To be honest, I was happy that he will come to that bus too with me, but it was something different happened that day, because when I looked at him, he was kind of angry. I don't know why. He was staring at me. It can happen that he know me, but like he saw me too that day when I saw him, but he was looking at me angrily. You can say angrily. I will not say surprisingly or shockingly, but I will say angrily. He was just staring at me like you or she, like very angry. And I was kind of upset why he's looking at me like that. What's going on? I was more like curious than upset, because I really don't get upset easily. I get curious. His friends got into the bus, but he was standing there outside. His friend looked at him and called him out. Why you are not coming with us? Why you are not joining us? We are getting late. We have classes. So I am in school and we are in university. So it was afternoon, and they had just lunch, and after that they had classes maybe, so they were going for classes. For some information, the bus was not any normal day bus, it was school bus, like university students and school students can go with this bus, not a regular bus. So you either misunderstood, because why is the bus standing here and they are waiting for the student. It can be misunderstood, so I am clearing it before he get on the bus too. but there was only one seat left, which was beside me, and he saw it and thought, what else he can do? He can sit or maybe stand if he is uncomfortable. But it just shocked me that he was so annoyed. He get off the bus and told his friend, you all go, I can manage. His friends were shocked too, that what's going on with him, why he is acting like this. They just had lunch and why he's acting like this, not getting into the bus, what's going on. And it's hot. Why would someone go outside in a hot place after having? His friends called him out, but he totally ignored them and started running. And at the same time, the bus started moving as well. Genuinely concerned about him, that why he's doing this, running all of the sudden and not coming with them. But I was more curious than them, because he was looking at me, then just did not sit there because I was sitting beside them. First I thought that I am overthinking it, but it was so straight, like I'm not overthinking it. It is happening. Friends are talking with each other about him, that why he's wasting his time, energy, and all the things about. They were basically talking about him. Then suddenly there was a girlfriend of him who was sitting with them too. She suddenly said that must be because of that girl he is doing this. The other friend said, what girl? What are you talking about? And she said, you don't know the girl he always talk about, the unlucky girl he mentioned about. The other guy said, oh yeah, that girl who is so unlucky to him. And then the girl replied that actually not unlucky, he thought, but I explained to him she is not unlucky, maybe something bigger was going to happen to him, but because of her it didn't happen. It was just a small incident and something. They were talking about any incident or something. I was like, which girl they are talking about? And unlucky charm girl, what are these? And then the other friend said, oh, that girl, that event girl who was taking his photos and something like that. I was connecting every dot, because I told you I saw him in an event and they are talking about an event too. And when he stared at me like that angrily, somehow it is connecting with me that they are talking about me, but don't know that they are talking about me. Like they don't know the girl they are talking about, but I think they are talking about me. Why does he think she is unlucky or something like that? Then the girl mentioned that when he saw her first time, he thought that the girl is taking picture of him secretly, and then next time when he saw her, like he was going somewhere maybe and he fell off from the bicycle. So the girl explained that if he wouldn't have fall that day, he could have been in a very bad accident or something. I don't know what they were talking about, because I don't remember anything like that happened around me, with me, or something like that. But means I didn't saw them. So I was somehow sure that they were talking about me, but a little bit of confusion too, because I never clicked his picture secretly or anything. Yeah, I saw him happily because he looked like someone. Because I didn't do anything which is so annoying to someone. I heard I was not sad. Actually, I was curious, more curious, and I had a very fun idea that if the guy is really annoyed, then I will annoy him more, because before I didn't do anything, but now I will give him a reason to be annoyed. I have that thing that if someone is blaming me for something I haven't done, I will surely do it. I don't know, it's a very bad habit, I think, but I have it. I will surely do it. So I look outside the window while he was running. He saw me. I was like, "Hey, hi!" I'm from the window. As I said, I'm school girl and they are university students, so they did not notice me doing this to him, and they didn't even expect me to be that girl they are talking about. That's the fun part here, that they are talking about me constantly and they don't know that I am there sitting with them actually. And I was so interested, like, oh, what is going to be happen, like what he will do after the bus will be on the next bus stop. And I was in a very fun mood. A few moments later, the same guy reached there by running all the way out. He was red, a bright red. He was looking like a tomato. You can say tomato. He was totally red by the heat, by the running, and by the situation he had. And I can definitely say that he was looking so cute. I would say so cute because first of all he's looking like the actor I really like, and then he was so red, and all the things because of me. It was giving me a really good feel. I shouldn't have shared it, but it was good to me. So somehow, uh, but when I look at him again, it was not that funny at all, because he was looking like a sick person. You can say sick person. He was red, it's true, but he was struggling to breathe. Like, he couldn't breathe properly, and it's really bad if something happened to someone like that. So his two friends somehow managed to bring him into the bus, and they bring him. So I told you before, there was only one seat left. He saw it again and said, "No, I don't want to sit. I can manage. I will stand here." Like this. Like, he have no power to say it loudly because he is so unwell that time. His friend had doubt on me that time. First I didn't notice it, but then I realized, oh, he has doubt on me. He was looking at me. Is she the girl? Is she the girl? Like that. Then he again told him, the guy, that you can sit why you're standing like that. You are already feeling unwell, then why you are not sitting? Then the boy said, no, I'm okay. Then the other guy said, like his friend said, if you are uncomfortable sitting beside her, then I am sitting beside her. You can sit in my seat. the boy looked at him strangely, like, what do you mean? You sit beside her? And I couldn't stop laughing, but I was controlling my laugh because what the drama is going on here. So that day, actually not that day, the bus is so slow that it is taking too much time to go somewhere, and this type of drama is happening. It's fun. I would say it's fun. And then the boy turned around me. I looked at him. His eyes were scary. And then I stopped laughing first. I thought, is it something serious? I thought it's funny, but maybe for him it was not funny. But for an adult like him, I thought it's not something so serious. But later I understand that it's something serious. But that time I didn't know that it was so serious to him. But still I was not laughing at all. I was sitting there looking out of the window. Yeah, let's ignore him. But he was looking so tired. It was not usual. You can't say it's unusual to look that tired after running, but anyways, again his friend told him to sit, and he said, but really awkwardly. There was a seat beside me. I was in the window seat, and beside me there was a seat, and see, he was sitting like his back was here, and his face was there. I can't explain how he was sitting, but the whole seat was empty. He was sitting in into some place like एतोटुकु जाएगा. What would I say? In a very little space, you can say. Very little space. I don't know how he managed to sit that awkwardly and uncomfortably, but he sit like that. And his female friend who was there in front of me was talking non-stop. She was talking with him non-stop, but he can't hear anything when he was sitting there because he was really unwell. I don't know why he was all of sudden that unwell, but he was unwell. He was like saying something like that. And I told you before, he's a foreigner, and his Bengali accent are really broken. I would say really broken, and it's cute to hear when you hear it. As a native speaker, Bengali is my first language, English is second. So maybe native English speaker can find it funny or anything, but for me it was really cute. He was saying, "Ami buschi," erokom kore. Like he was saying like that. It was too cute. Then what happened? The bus suddenly jerked, and because he was unaware and sitting that awkwardly, he was going to fall from the seat, and I instinctively just grabbed his t-shirt, and somehow he did not fall. He didn't fall that time. But he screamed painfully, like, ouch, not ouch, what, then I was thinking, like, why is screaming like that or reacting like that? I just helped him, he didn't fail. But unfortunately, I grabbed him so forcefully that my nails dug into his neck, and you know what happened if this happened. I was so embarrassed. Oh my god, I was trying to help, but I did something more bad. Anyways, and that time the girl who was talking non-stop, she looked at me like that. She had doubt on me that this is the girl I am talking about. This is that unlucky girl. Then she said, "Oh my god, you saved him. Actually, if he had fell there, his back would even hurt much worsely. But it's just a scratch happened." I was like, I didn't mean to do anything. I was just trying to save him. And she said, yeah, you are saving him. People are thinking it wrong. I was like, no one is thinking anything. You are thinking. And she was connecting all the dot now because she know the whole story but didn't know who is the girl. Now she knows the girl. She has a full story, like full gossip. The gossip I am giving you, she was giving that time. Then I look at me like this girl is going to kill me if I stay here much longer. I was like, no, brother, I'm not going to kill you. I am an angel. I'm calling myself angel. But yes, I am manifesting fallen angel. But you need to know the backstory first. When the girl said that he thought I took his photos secretly, like I didn't took his photos secretly. I was in that event too, and I was taking my photos and my friend's photo. But unfortunately, he was there too, and he thought I'm taking his photo, and that's when he thought, oh, he's taking my photo, and he got just bad girl like that. And at the very first beginning, his impression on me was bad. And as the girl said, next time when he saw me, he fell from the bicycle. It was like, oh, again that girl, and I fell from the bicycle. So his impression on me was actually fault of the situations, not me, not him, not anyone's fault. It was situation's fault. Now the thing after that happened was not funny. I think it's already late, and the story is going to be long even after this. So I think it will be good for me if I do part 2. And don't worry, I will not be late. No, I will not be late. I will post as soon as I record the video. So I will tell the other part in my next video. So bye for now, and don't forget to subscribe, like and share. And if you have any other question about the situation I have told, you can ask me. I will answer. And if you have any story, a real incident that happened with you, you want to share, you can tell me. I will share your story in my account. And anything? No, nothing for today. It's 1 a.m. here, so I need to save. I have to wake up tomorrow early.